Alright, we'll just see. Bird Reaper. Two nice Reapers. Great. Nothing can discord. That's
I'm like
funny.
trying. I'm just like, oh my god, Pink.
Oh, the thing is, both you and Anna were trying to heal. Who's that? Ash or something? Or
I think that's Baby Diva. I thought it was a Tracer and Ash, but I believe that's actually Baby Diva over there.
oh yeah, she just lost her mech. Okay.
Yeah.
It's actually not. Yeah, it's no.
Yeah,
Well,
at this point, I thought it was someone else. I didn't realize it was Baby Diva. That's why I was trying so hard to get to her. And then I saw, I'm like, oh well. And then I just like try and then just move the orb on again.
no. At that point, it's more important to keep the Zarya alive because if Baby Diva dies, she gets her mech back. She's pretty low value, being
But
without
yeah,
her
I
mech.
was there. At that point, I didn't realize that was Baby Diva.
But like your Anna's also trying to heal Baby Diva, which is now she's healing Zarya. Actually, that's right. That's the correct choice. Okay. She can go up to get the 75 health pack here and just spam whatever she wants to do. You're bubbled. Yeah, it's fine, dude. But yeah, let's see. This is an insta Discord, cause if she pushes into Anna or you're both dead.
Yeah.
Why is she shooting Zarya?
I guess he's thinking I'm a tank buster. Go for the tank. Ignore the supports.
No. Yeah, Reaper is the tank buster, but you win the fight. If you kill Anna, you win the fight. Yeah, if you kill Anna, you win the fight. Well, Zarya has high energy, but like it still take longer for Zarya to kill you than for you to kill Anna. And Anna walks up. That's hilarious. And he didn't get any of the kills. So like if he started shooting the Anna first, he would have killed Anna. Like look, he got half health Zarya, right? And Zarya was getting heals. So you would have killed Anna if you shot straight for Anna. Okay. What's the Genji? Ooh, wait a second. Was that a new shield? Oh, that's a new shield. So it was slightly broken right this second, but he just placed a new shield again. Only you're shooting at the shield and your Ash is dead, so you shouldn't be shooting at the shield. You should try to rotate around the shield because it can't move for 8 seconds. It'll take you like 2 seconds to get over here and spam an angle, or you could walk in here, which is you haven't checked what the other team is. You should check what the other team is by 15 seconds. By 15 seconds, your tab would show both rosters. So if you know they don't have like a McCree or something, you can flank. You can.
So we definitely know they have a Reaper, that's for sure.
Yeah, they have a Reaper, but the Reaper is like the Reaper is kind of weird target selection. So you can go in. You can go in this room, charge up a volley of 5, see if the Anna is scoped in. If they have an Anna, and if Anna is scoped in, you insta volley her, she's dead. And you just retreat, take the mini, come back out here, rotate. It's hard for them to chase you through this little edge.
Right.
Or run, basically. Unless you figure out they can't fight you as well. Yeah. So that would be an angle, but like this shield, since the shield got placed, it's 8 seconds, it can't move. So you either want to like go for here or go around here so you can shoot from that direction. You're not contributing much by shooting the shield. Oh, the shield breaks anyways. That's cool. Oh, that's another new shield. Now Zarya's trying to make that flank. That's the problem of not having a Reinhardt. You can't just walk up straight.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it happens a few times. If we're missing anybody, it's usually a shield tank. Like, there's a lot of comps that don't have a Rhine or a Winston or something.
I mean, Rhine, a Winston, and Orisa. Orisa on attack isn't bad until people realize you can break her shield pretty fast.
Yeah.
That's why there's the double shield technique. So the double shield technique is when you shoot a shield way up. So when it lands, boom, when it lands, and your shield cooldown is like around 2 to 3 seconds left on your shield cooldown. So you wait, and then basically this breaks, and you put another shield. So you have twice the amount. So you have like almost a full Reinhardt shield for that one push. If you have like, if you shoot
If you
one
do
really
that,
early.
yeah.
So that's the shield stacking technique. It's used for defense or for offense. Or like if you can time it well, that lands in a good spot for offense, then that's really valuable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, missing a shield tank. You're in silver, right?
Yeah.
Silver. So the thing about shield tank is, if you want to run a shield tank, you have to have a main healer to like heal them up enough, so they can play aggressively enough to take space.
I normally try to do that. Like if like I pick I normally go Zen, but then if the other person does an off healer as well, then that's when I switch to Ana. Like I always try to make sure we have a main healer so that we would get a tank, but nope, doesn't always work like that.
Yeah. So I mean, you could play main tank. What did you play? You played Ryan, right? Was it you that played Ryan?
Well, I've never played him in comp. I used to do it like quick play and stuff.
Okay.
I played a little bit, but and then I decided it's too stressful. I don't like main tank at all. It's way too stressful.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Orisa is much chill than Reinhardt. Reinhardt is you have to be in there. Winston is also like,
yeah,
you kill something or you feed. Yeah.
I do like playing Orisa. Like, I mean, Winston's kind of fun as well. I do like playing Orisa, but people absolutely lose their shit if you do Orisa on like offense. They're like, don't do Orisa, don't, no, Ryan only. Like they go nuts.
Like no offense. I'm fine. Like I play quick play with a bunch of like semi-casual friends, and then like if I play Reinhardt, people don't pressure the other front line as much, so I can't like do as much as I could. So I play Orisa like on whatever map because I can put down a shield. People know the shield is there, and I can still contribute. Yeah. And I'll have like 5 goals. Well, not 5 goals, 4 goals in the game. It's like, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. That's why I like, Winston and Orisa are kind of fun. I don't mind them. But,
not 5 goals because I can't heal, but 4 goals. Because Halt is like very powerful. Like
Halt's great.
Underutilized kit of Orisa is Halt. Like if you're standing here as Zen, she shoots a Halt and you get instantly pulled out, and like Widow shoots you, Ash shoots a dynamite, and Orisa gets 2 shots off of you. You're basically, you could be dead like instantly.
Dead, yeah.
So that Halt is actually really powerful. Most people just spam it, but like it's actually a really good move. Yeah. So probably need a Reinhardt.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting case. So Ash is taking damage. Ana, what is Ana? What? I don't know who Ana's trying to.
Zarya, maybe?
Zarya's
I don't know.
Right here. Where is she shooting?
I don't know what she's shooting then.
But like, if someone's standing behind Ana, then yeah, you can orb them. It's hard for Ana to turn like 90 degrees.
Yeah.
So this is. So okay, she sees that. Yeah, you guys still haven't rotated around this shield.
No.
So like, if both teams don't have a shield, and then it's just chaos. If one team has a shield, they automatically win the shield war. So you don't fight them on the front line, you fight them around. So go that high ground, go inside here, go around the shield. You automatically lose the shield war. So there's not much point trying to destroy the shield, because while you're shooting the shield, they're shooting you. And none of you guys have 900 health.
No. So you would say
400.
like we should try and like go around like
Yeah,
through the building
has to
and
be
like
the.
kind of behind them.
Look, Zarya has really high energy, but if she doesn't attack a real meat target, she can't charge her ult. So
Right.
healing up D.Va, have D.Va dive something, get bubbled, and then Zarya pushes up behind the D.Va, melt some targets. Okay, we spam 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 seconds.
Yeah, it was.
And D.Va flies down to the Ana. Genius!
I was like, ah.
No. You could have just stayed up there. Well, assuming your team could kill the Reaper, you could have just stayed up there because that's a pretty good position. Do they have a McCree or something? Yeah, that's a McCree.
I can't believe
you could have stayed on the high ground.
I guess I'm so used to Widow. I don't even know if they have a Widow, but I'm so used to Widows up here that I just did not want to stay up here without like much cover.
Well, high ground is cover. Like if you're right here, people have to be over there to shoot you.
Because normally, I don't know if it's the same in the high elos, but normally the Widow's in that little peekaboo hole on the choke.
So you're concerned about this. There's a McCree standing around here. You can hear his bullets. You haven't checked the hero pool, but wait.
No, I haven't. I don't think I've tapped the whole time.
Wait, so they have Sim, Reaper, and McCree? So they don't have an off tank or something? Who are their healers? I don't know who their healers are. We don't know any intel. But like they probably have a McCree. So only McCree and Orisa. So Orisa can halt you off here. So that's a concern. And
I'm so busy. Like this one I'm really trying to think about my orb prioritization that everything else goes out the window. Like I forget to tab. I just forget everything else. I'm just focusing on who I should be orbing.
Yeah, but this downtime, 5 seconds going up here and then like going down there, the downtime is pretty
high.
It's just downtime. It's downtime. Your Ashe is dead. Your mech is dead.
I mean,
it's not a good time to push.
Not when a fight's happening. Maybe in that's probably not the.
And for some reason, this Reaper never shoots the Ana.
He's straight for the tanks. I think he's just going tanky.
Oh, they have a Lucio McCree. Yeah, McCree. We finally see him. Yeah. Oh, whoa. What the heck? Yeah, so this orb should have been on Ana earlier. Yeah, should have already been on Ana for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. 6 seconds. She would already be full health. She would be full health in 2 seconds. 2?
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But how did she get? Oh, what the heck? Okay, so Zarya took a McCree headshot, and Orisa killed her.
Oh.
Wow. Look at this. So it's about 300, a little less than 300 health. Boom, boom.
That's
wow.
She went like from full.
Like Orisa can't kill Zarya that quickly, but with a McCree headshot, oof.
Yeah.
Oh, I need a grav was used. What about the Genji? Oh, there's a Mercy on their team. Mercy Lucio. That's it.
I see the thing. Yeah.
Oh, nobody followed. Wait, I didn't even get anybody. No. Wait, can we zoom in? This is 221, right? Where are we gonna be here? Oh, wow. Okay, there's a few such situations. It got a few people, they teleported out. Or it got only the Orisa and Orisa used to fortify. But it doesn't look like she's fortified right now. But anyways. That's a panic ult. Oh, Bob! What's that, Bob? Oh, nice. If this orb wasn't on your Ashe, I think she would be dead. Okay, you guys got the Lucio. Baby Diva. No, it should be on Ash.
Right.
This is Baby Diva, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each health bar is. Wait, how much is each health bar?
Is it?
150 divided by 6? Wait, why is it 6 bars? So this is the flank you could have done earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, but Mercy always jumps. It's a natural tendency for Mercy players to jump. You have to get rid of that behavior when you want to rank up past Diamond. You have to crouch instead of jump. But it's a natural tendency for Mercy players to jump, so it's hard for you to land off 5 shots. Oh, you didn't get anything!
I was not expecting her to jump like that.
No, you expect her to jump, and she made this predictable pattern right here. Just land your orbs around this area. Oh. Yeah, look at this. She's landing, so he could have gotten like 3 solid
that's the
orbs.
thing I find so hard. Like people don't jump because people can hit you so easily. I still cannot hit jumping targets. I find them so hard.
Yeah, we can go practice that in game later, but
okay.
Just note that.
Yeah,
because
like I just cannot hit jumping targets.
Practice against jumping targets. Okay. Haha, look at that.
Hey.
Okay, so Mercy players before like Plat or Diamond always jump. It's always jump. There's like no exception. So if you see a smurfing Mercy going left, right, and crouching, that's a smurf. And damage boosting. Like this should be damage boost because Orisa's probably still behind a shield and doesn't need the healing. But yeah, if you charge 5 orbs and you were unsure if you could hit a jumping target, then just spam it in a circle. So doom. So you can like boop 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 boop, and one of these would hit. And if one of these hit, she'd panic. She'll fly to an Orisa. And then you have this whole space for free and shoot the back of Orisa or something. Ooh, and then you land a headshot. You redeemed yourself. Oh, you had to reload. Wait, how many bullets did you have when you went through this choke? Oh, dang, that's unfortunate. Here you should already be reloading. So orb the Ash, start the reload, then charge 5 shots. If you had one more bullet, you would have killed the Mercy. Oh. Oh, now you have a Reinhardt. Nice. And their orb isn't on someone for a while. Okay, it's on the right.
We are trying to not hold on to it and just use it.
Yeah,
the trans.
Let's see what the value of this was. You save your Reinhardt. Oh, Reinhardt was 100 health. You are not sure if you could have saved the Reinhardt. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, if you had taken like one more. Okay. Well, their Lucio used beat, so it's an even trade. What is this? There's a Reinhardt. You saved the Reinhardt. Yeah, this is worth it. This is worth it. Where's the McCree? Oh, okay, McCree's fighting over there. Nice! Look at that! You're carrying this game! So let's see. Let's check your position real fast. Ooh, okay. So this stopping position of Trans isn't the most ideal.
Yeah.
So this is Genji, right? So I think based on the sound after the fight, McCree's over there. So your back would be facing McCree, which is Flash and Fan is insta delete. Let's see what position you could have been. You could have been. So there's a big shield over here. I would have tried to be in, like in this car around here, around that corner,
Okay.
towards your base, using this building as cover, using this building. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're using the telephone pole, so McCree would have to turn a corner before trying to reach you.
Okay.
Probably back in this direction. You want to kill that sim turret as soon as possible, though. So you end up here, melee the turret, and then like start shooting stuff. Yeah, so you went forward a little bit. Okay, you used this cover, but then you're still open to the pathway. Wait a second. Wait, McCree's over there. Can you hear the sound?
I can hear him shooting. I can't really distinct exactly where it's coming from.
Yeah, it's coming from
But
there. It's coming from there.
I can hear him shooting though. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's coming from that direction. So your position is okay. You probably want to be nearer to this car and on this side of the statue. But basically, if I know there's a McCree over there, I'll instantly discord the Orisa. Your team will kill the Orisa. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Your Orisa's dead. Discord the Orisa, turn around, see if you can help your player fight the McCree. Yeah, because everyone's focusing on Orisa.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, so this is your Ash? Was she still playing Ash? Maybe. No, so this is Genji. Yeah. Where's Mercy? Oh, so McCree rotated around hotel. I didn't think that. Yeah, that's fine. What happened there? What happened to your orb? What the heck?
I don't know. That sounds like what?
Hey, there's wait a second. Wait, what? So good sleep. Reinhardt pretty good shield position. Oh, he got booped by the coach gun. Ah, now he decides to shoot the Ana. That's great. Yeah, heal your Ana right here. That's my thing. Oh wow.
Oh, yeah, that was completely my fault.
Well, this is actually kind of... McCree got 2 Deadeyes in 1 fight. This is like a... He's getting so much damage. Who was he shooting?
I don't know. I mean,
Well, I mean, let's see what... oh, you were still strafing and reloading. You should have already been trying to position yourself behind the shield.
Yeah, I was strafing still, yeah.
Instantly discord him. This is like a... Like
I
this,
panicked.
Reloading makes no difference. Yeah. Instantly discord him and hide behind the shield. Oh. And your Ana got the sleep off. Oh, so you haven't healed your Ana. So like, if you hadn't healed your Ana, so if you did heal your Ana, it was still a winnable fight. If you hadn't, so you didn't heal your Ana right here, and McCree got that 3 kill. So if you guys were 50% to capture, they would have taken this back. Look, Ana died. Yeah. Wow, I got lucky here. So we take a little look at yeah, here. And Ana is not full health. Yeah, Ana is not full health. Genji is not unlikely going to engage, so he'll heal Ana. 1, 2, 3. Everyone went to chase the Lucio and they pull off this Deadeye play. Yeah, that's pretty great. That's pretty great. Okay, anyways. Reinhardt should not have charged there. You guys got the point, just like stay alive or run away. I guess you're a little bit too focused on healing in this game. To be honest. Yeah, Reaper's over here. He didn't even. Well, he Discord heal here Genji. Yeah, that's fine. Discording the Reaper would be pretty. But the position's pretty good. Like Reaper can't really damage you. Okay. But now your position's curious because you're looking at a Lucio and your back could be against a Reaper. If a Lucio's over there, it's completely fine to ignore him. Because he's not healing his team, he's not speeding his team. He could come in and insta-kill you, but I wouldn't expect Lucio to insta-kill you, but he could. So,
Right. I guess it was just just because I'm used to flankers, I was just trying to keep a Discord and find out where he
yeah.
was.
So if it's an actual flanker like Genji or Tracer, you want to actually keep a check on him. 25 plus 30. This is what? 55. 215. 215 damage. So he could insta kill you. So this is if he lands all 4 headshots and he boops and melees, that would insta kill you. But for him to get that close to you, to be in range of melee is kind of rare.
Right.
And you can hear his skaters if he tries to wall ride. But yeah, that's fine to try to discord him. But backing into your payload while discording him is not the most.
Yeah, that wasn't the best.
Look at this. Anna should have told Reinhardt that he was gonna nano him. And then Reinhardt does a dumbass shit like this. Okay, your D.Va is definitely feeding them a Creo outcharge. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Lucio's still somewhere behind. This is pretty great.
I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, okay, he died.
Yeah, from Anna's was that an okay nano? Was that what was the problem there? Was it just because you didn't tell Ryan, or was it just not the right time for a nano?
Why that was? Okay, let's just look at this.
I'm just curious about that.
Okay, Reinhardt's full health, so he didn't need the insta boost.
Okay, I thought
he is at least 5 meters away from the enemy, so he can't reach them unless he does a dumbass charge or walk up and waste like 3 seconds on the boost.
Which he does.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that wasn't bad, no.
You want to tell your Reinhardt so he can be just about at the shield.
Okay.
So he can maximize the mana boost. So it's 8 seconds, right? So if you're already up here, then you can start swing right away while you get nano boosted. So this is probably a fail Reinhardt. Most Reinhardt that fail don't play aggressively enough. Yeah.
Okay, no, that makes sense.
So, if Reinhardt could either call for the nano boost or Anna say, "Oh, I'm gonna nano you, walk up a little bit," or that nano boost could have been saved for the Genji because the Genji just used Blade right after, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is probably Anna's Reinhardt, you.
This is her way of saying,
"You coward, Reinhardt." It's you're a coward, Reinhardt. Here you go, do something, right? Ash is not gonna do something. D.Va's feeding. Do something, Reinhardt.
I have to be. I do that sometimes if my Reinhardt's being too passive. I do nano him just to get him to
but tell him to do something. Actually tell him that you're gonna nano him. But if it's silver, if it's bronze or silver, basically you can have the Reinhardt do a dumbass charge right in there and then nano him, and he would get 1 or 2 kills.
It happens all the time.
It happens all the time, so that's also a workable scenario.
Charge all the time.
So this is 1, 2, Oh, he uses Earth Shatter into a shield. Oh wait, no. He might have landed the Earth Shatter on somebody. Also, look at that. That was a play. That's actually not bad. But like, if he had dumbass charge in here and then get down boost, that would also be pretty good. Okay, he got stunned. Look at that. So he got stunned. That's why you don't want Reinhardt to dumbly charge, because he charges in, he gets slapped, or he gets stunned, he gets antied, and he's dead. But sometimes it could work.
Sometimes it works.
Okay, look at this. He's definitely a field Reinhardt. Look, he's just holding his shield. Oh, yeah, it's fine. He should, even if he's holding his shield, he should already be up there. So if you're past Orisa's shield, make it so that Orisa can't use her own shield.
Ah, okay.
Get it? So this is
that
Orisa
makes
number
sense.
1. This is Orisa number 2. If this Orisa wants to attack this Orisa, boom! Put a shield right here and stand over here. Wait, that's not a good idea. Let's see. Let's say your Orisa. So there's like, you usually use some space, right? So we are attacking over here. You'd be like, throw a new shield. You throw a new shield like this, and you stand over here. Now, their shield is useless.
Right. Okay.
This is their shield. Their shield is useless, and you're like, pew 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 pew. And if you have like a Hanzo or like a McCree, this Orisa's like, you're gonna die.
Yeah, that McCree's
So
she's gone.
this is a Orisa to Orisa battle, but a Reinhardt is even easier.
You just have to walk forward, right? Just press W.
This is the Orisa. Mr. Rectable Man shows up in your house, and you guys have an Ashe. Ashe doesn't do damage, upfront damage, but the headshots hurts a lot. Ashe is over here. Genji's over there. So you just walk through her shield. So this Reinhardt is too passive. Yeah, he's just like, oh, let's take the shield war. You have infinite shield. I don't have infinite shield. And this sounds so great. This is a ground Genji. He's not even jumping. It works. If it works, it works. But like, oh, Reinhardt dies. But if there's a McCree on the other team, Genji should be at least trying to jump a little to dodge them.
I was about to trans, and I just was too slow.
Yeah, you were trying to check for flankers. Reaper should already been spotted, but you don't really get to see him. I don't know why who you're trying to check here.
I couldn't see where the Reaper was. I thought he was behind me. I didn't see him.
Oh.
I thought he was gonna come around behind.
But he's shooting someone. He's shooting someone. If he's shooting someone and nobody's here, then he's not here. Right?
Right.
But you're concerned someone's here. So you're concerned somebody could be here. McCree could be here. But McCree.
I didn't say it was logical. I was just telling you what I was doing.
Okay, that's fine. So because you had this concern, you didn't have to be like, you didn't think about Reaper has ult, I should trans.
No.
That didn't come to your mind. So this is a slight misplay, and this is so telegraphed. Oh. Yeah, if you trans right here, you guys. So you would be alive, and I would be alive. So Reinhardt just died. Zarya's dead. Did Orisa survive? I don't remember. Did Orisa survive this fight? No, Orisa died to the blade.
No, that.
Lucio died to the blade. Lucio. Yeah, if you trans right here, this you guys capped the point. Zarya's coming back, Lucio's coming back, Orisa's coming back. these 3 heroes against 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 3 versus 5. This was an easy one. D.Va had bomb too. So I think you guys still could win 1, 2, 3. But Genji doesn't have blade win. If you guys get Bob here, you guys could take the point, or maybe the big bomb.
Yeah, I completely messed
That's
up.
not a big bomb.
Stuff there. I'll try
This,
to.
yeah. Say something.
Yeah, all I just said was I was about to trans and it was too slow. Is basically what I said in the video. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have if you don't have the reaction to trans from hearing it, you have to know they have it and be ready for it. Like EMP, there's a half a second of time you could react to EMP, and it's like, but you have to be expecting it. So against Earth Shatter, against EMP, against Death Blossom, you have enough time to trans. Against Genji Blade, you have more time because they have to dash to you.
Yeah, I can normally get Genji Blade. Genji Blade's the normal one that I can consistently trans.
Yeah,
properly.
so Death Blossom... D.Va should have eaten half of that Death Blossom. It's also partially D.Va's fault. This D.Va's kind of bad. Well, yeah. D.Va should have had at least like 1 second on her defense matrix. Eating that 1 second would have allowed you plus Anna to sleep him, to kill him, Ashe to kill him. Yeah, it's partially D.Va's fault, but based on your own gameplay, you could have saved that point.
Right.
Yep. Oh, look at that. She didn't even get to remake. Her bomb should have been on top of the payload for maximum coverage. Or like in the air. But she got demeched. Okay, so you guys lost. Oh man, yeah. It was down to that one play. You guys could have kept the point. There's a one counterplay to Bob is Orisa would fortify, so Bob only charges up to where she stands, and she puts the shield right down where it is, and he just murders Bob.
Oh, okay.
So Reinhardt is similar. You can counter charge the Bob to make him stop, and then just shield up. Yep. Bob has 1,050 health. He does 1,000 damage in total, 1,000 something damage, 113 per second. So you can kill him, you can hack him, you can sleep him for half of his duration. Yeah, it's a counterplay. So this Bob is largely useless because he got halted. I think he also hit the wall here. So it was a bad Bob placement. And he's just shooting into shield. Hey, encourage the Reinhardt. What? What? He shattered from the payload. Don't tell me he got someone.
So I used my trans to save Ryan, and I didn't even. He still died. Like, a little while after. And I got solo ulted, I think.
Did you?
I did. That's good.
Ashe is on the left side. Nah, there's 2 of you here.
Okay, I could not see anyone else for a second there, and then it was like that. So
yeah,
sad.
I don't like that trans. Anna's here. Anna could heal the Reinhardt enough if he shields himself. If Reinhardt shields himself, Anna would heal enough. Like this trans would have been more useful if it was against the supercharger, because the supercharger does so much. Well, that's 50 damage boost for everyone on the team.
Yeah.
Like if Reinhardt just holds the shield here, he would stay alive. If Anna could turn the corner and heal him. But like your trans, Um. So here, if you still had 4 seconds left on your trans, it would be so much more valuable because you can turn the shield right here, and you guys would just push straight into the team. So it was you started trans a little too far back.
Okay, but it wasn't overall a bad idea to trans at that point, was it?
It's a little early.
It was a little early, okay, but
Reinhardt might have died, but I would have just hoped Anna had nade or something, cause he was also still nano boosted at this point, I think. Maybe his nano boost was about to end, but the Anna heals would have been just enough. And like, look at this. If you're positioned right here, you heal both sides of the barrier, and this would have been the perfect trans spot. But you're just running out. Oh.
It's so sad. That means I have to trust my teammates to do their job. I hope that it heals. I have a bit of issues trusting my team sometimes.
And you guys had a D.Va. Like, D.Va can eat a little bit of the damage going to the Reinhardt. Oh, yeah.
He still dies, which is just really sad.
Your orbit's on Baby D.Va for some reason. I wonder what the winner was. Oh, what the heck? Why did it go on there? Why did you switch it from your Reinhardt to the... Oh, that's unfortunate. You switched it from your Reinhardt to the Baby D.Va. Oh.
Was she at least low?
Yeah, she was tapped for like 20 health.
Okay. I think at the point I was just looking for the crit sign. I wasn't actually.
Yeah, you didn't. So you don't know if that was Baby D.Va or Genji. Is it still Genji?
Yeah.
But
my orb sensitivity is still at like 100, so I still try to hit someone and it just like goes to somebody else a lot of the time. So I normally have to like try 3 or 4 times to get the person I'm aiming for.
Make it like 80. So make the score at 100 is fine, but make harmony like 80%.
Okay, because I often miss who I'm trying to discord. It's too high.
Yeah, because this Reinhardt was playing on that side of the payload.
That is so sad. Yeah.
So this is the Reinhardt's fault. This Reinhardt is not a Rein main for sure. Because he should be on this side of the payload. If he wants heals, he should be on left or right of payload or behind the payload. And because they have a supercharger, you actually want to be retreating out if you can't kill it. Oh, he got booped by the Lucio too. Oh, yeah, he's dead. Yeah, this is a reset. Man. Now thinking more about it, this is a wasted graph. But thinking more about it, look, they used Supercharger, they used Grav, they used Valkyrie.
Yeah. But I think both our tanks were dead at this point when they grabbed as well.
Yeah, they both were. This was like, they already won this fight. If they saved this Grav, they would win this game. Because you don't have chance. Well, win this round. Look at this. Lucio, Zarya, Orisa. They used 2 of their ults. And they were dead last fight. Oh,
I think they Valked as well.
Yeah, Valked as well. But but what I'm talking about is these 3 heroes were dead last fight. If you had used your trans, that actually feels bad, man. So now you know. Be expecting, like, you have to hero check. Like, keep in mind, they have a Reaper. I'm saving trans for Death Blossom. They have a Zarya. I'm saving trans for Grav. One of these.
Yeah, it's just. It's just. See, this is now really confusing me because I was saving it before, and then all the advice I got was don't save it. Just use it if your tank is about to die. And now it's like hero check for Zarya or something. Oh my god, which one is it? It just gets.
Oh, okay. So now you're confused.
Yeah. I was really holding on to my transits before, and then I got told to use them more willingly. And now that I'm using them more willingly, it's to save them. So it's like, oh god, I don't know.
Well, the second push, there's nothing you could do except trans like 3 seconds later.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
The second push. Okay, look, you started your trans right here. You waste about 1.5 seconds walking to Reinhardt. Oh, 1 second. Okay, yeah.
I was worried that he would die if I like walked there rather than.
Yeah, but like he wouldn't have died because look, he's behind. Half of him has covered the payload. He has a shield. Oh, your diva's so bad. What is she doing here? What's she doing here? She should be right here or on top of the payload or on top of this high ground. This diva, your tanks are so bad. Look, she does 0 damage from this. 0 from this distance. 0. Besides her micro missile, she does 0 damage. Maybe she's looking for like a Reddit bomb or something. Yeah, you see, is it Reddit bomb? You shoot it up here. Maybe, I don't know, but she's doing 0 damage from this distance because her I guess her Gatling gun, shotgun is really bad drop off. So yeah, I would have hoped the Anna saves the Reinhardt here because nobody else besides the Reinhardt was low. And if Reinhardt dies, it might have still been winnable, even if Reinhardt.
Since like in this current situation where Anna's right there, and if he died, would that have been my fault if I didn't trans?
No, it's not your fault if Reinhardt dies here. Because it's Anna and Reinhardt and Diva's job to make sure Reinhardt stays alive. It would have been Reinhardt's fault actually. Yeah, it would have mainly been Reinhardt's fault if he dies here, because he's half of him is behind the payload. So if he doesn't shield himself and he dies, it's his fault. Like your first trans, let's see, you saved at 523. I think your first trans was just aggressive enough. And you guys take the point, so it's just fine. Oh, Bob was already used. This again.
No, let's not look at that again. That's not. Ignore that part.
Mercy's kind of low. Lucio or Risa are on point. This is like Genju. Look at that! McCree uses his high noon here. How did he get 2 high noons in this fight? Yeah, this is totally fine. Lucio beat it. This was just the right taste for it. And Reaper dies. Oh, so you know Reaper died. Wait, Reaper uses ult when he comes back. What the heck?
He comes back, yeah.
Yeah, this is totally a fine thing. That's pretty solid. Because Reaper ult, you can block Reaper ult without using trans. Like, where was right? Yeah, there you go. Reaper ult blocked by the shield. Slept. Defense
Slept.
matrix? Where's the defense matrix? What?
I don't know. I'm not sure what this diva has done this whole game.
What?
I don't know what she's doing.
Okay, so yeah, you can block Death Blossom without Transcendence. But you guys lost your Reinhardt. So your diva's dumb. So
I guess that so I suppose in that situation then I just gotta remember then if Reinhardt's about to die but Anna's alive, it should be okay to hold trance at that point.
Because you heal everyone 300 HP per second. So if 2 people are low, the value is much higher than if 1 person's low.
I guess I was just feeling that if Ryan died, the push was over. So I guess I was trying to trans to keep the push alive. Was like
that second trans is also fine. It's just that they had more ults than you guys had. So that was
right. Okay, no, I get it. I understand.
But this was so telegraphed. Oh. Ooh. Oh, okay. Look. Oh, okay. You have 1 second to react. It does 170 damage per second. You have just about 1 second to react. Because even if you're like 30 health, you can still save everyone. Yeah, look, you fired off 1 shot, I think.
Yeah. I have to say my reaction time is like of a 60-year-old man. It's so bad.
How old are you now?
I'm 30, but my reaction time ain't of a 30-year-old.
Okay. Well, I'm 24. And, I can react to that. But you have to be expecting it. Yeah. Bob was a bad placement again. Look at this. If this shield was down, put the Bob past the shield. Don't put it in front of the shield. At least mess up their positioning. Right, I got stunned again. You're healing Bob. You're healing Bob. Yeah, lower your sensitivity a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to. Would like 80? Should it be less than 80 or would 80 be
see if 80 works for you? If you're precise enough, or lower it. Or lower it, like as low as you need. Bob is the lowest heal priority because he's only alive for 2
I did not mean to heal
for it
Bob.
to be on the Ash, I think.
That's who I was aiming for, and it just missed.
Yeah, look at this. He still had nano boost. His shield is a thumb. What the frick is he trying to block here? Yeah, if Reinhardt dies here, look, Anna's up here. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. He's nano boosted. He has at least half of his shield. He has payload as cover. Diva's being dumb. Anna can heal him. It's not your fault. Yeah. Because the fight hasn't started yet.
Right.
So you want trans to be the middle of a fight or end fight. Yeah. You really wish you had have turned this. Okay. They had more ults. It was a fight for you guys to lose. The fact that they used Graviton after you used Transcendence, that means it was a fine trade. It's a fine trade because you should have saved Transcendence for Graviton or Death Blossom. But they used Graviton. They wasted Graviton. So
luckily,
that's fine.
Luckily, they wasted it. So.
That's fine. That's also a thing. If Zarya sees Zenyatta use Transcendence, they would be like, "Oh, look, I can grab." But that was a very bad grab.
That's what sometimes happens is that I use my trans and then straight away, boom, Dragon Blade comes out.
Yeah. So you have to discord the Genji before you use Transcendence and be like, kill Genji, kill Genji, kill Genji.
Yeah.
You guys have a 6-second window to kill the Genji. Do whatever you can to kill the Genji.
Do what you must.
This Diva is so bad. What a fat feeder. If you guys lost, it's because of the because of the Diva and Reinhardt. It's not your fault. Right? If you guys lose, it's the Diva and Reinhardt's fault. So how did you find these people?
It was basically I played with them a couple of times before this, as in we were queued up, we were like solo queued. I played with them a couple of times. They were actually a tank and a healer at that point, so I thought, oh, this is a good tank and a good healer. So I joined their team, and as soon as I joined their team, boom, they went 2 DPS. Oh no!
This
was their one and only time I queued with them.
Okay, yeah, that's okay, I guess. Wait, did I? Oh, I skipped forward instead of backwards. He started Blade over here. I don't know if you ever play Genji, but he should have started his Blade over. He should have been on here. He should have.
Yeah, normally
He should have target checked here and waited for you to orb him, cause there was zero chance you could have orbed him when he was behind the wall, and then he dashed right across. There was like a split seconds you could have, but I wouldn't have been able to, cause he went so fast.
Yeah.
He should have stand up here, got an orb or an Ana. Ana should be close to nano boost. No, the last fight ended pretty quickly. Should be 50% to nano boost. He should have at least waited for your orb before he used his blade from. Yeah, he should have target checked. Try to get Lucio or Mercy. Lucio has beat. Yeah, he should have targeted the Lucio from up here. Isn't the McCree over there too? McCree was over there, right? What the heck? Diva died here. McCree was here! What is this Genji doing? He should... What? McCree is here. Well, McCree is added below this... What the hell? What? 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 Okay, he kills the Reaper. And then he blades... Oh, okay, Genji's on indoor... yeah. Okay. Let's see, you went to check for the McCree. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, McCree was shooting at the Genji. Okay, so I guess he didn't have time to position. Okay, I think he dashed through the McCree. Maybe. Yeah, this split second he could have orbed him. This right here. But it was impossible, basically impossible, unless you were holding the orb button.
Right.
And your sensitivity wasn't like 100.
Yeah.
It's basically impossible. Okay, no, they got beat off. So Genji didn't target the Lucio.
That's because I kept missing. I was trying to do Genji, and my sensitivity is way too high. I have to change it.
Yeah. Diva is really bad. Ah, encouragement! Look! Genji should have waited for nano boost. 20 seconds. It took about like 20, 10, 15, 20 seconds. Genji should have waited for nano boost. Oh, who did the Reinhardt shatter over there? What? Nobody? Okay.
Like at this point, I'm just clinging to the payload. I don't want to see 9 at this point. I was like, oh my god.
No, it's not your job. It's fine. You should, yeah, it's not your job to be on the payload. It's Diva's job. If Diva was still in the mech, Diva is 100% the payload carrier. Ana and Zen should stay a little back, and Ashe should be in front of Ana a little bit, or on a high ground like over
It's
here.
just like it's just so bad, but it happens quite a bit in Silver. Is that everyone expects the other person to be on?
Okay,
Like,
okay,
there's not a
okay.
lot of comms.
Yeah, that's fine. Because you guys have sniper and a semi-sniper
Yeah.
and a Zen, Diva is the expected person to be on the payload. Genji does whatever the heck he wants. But
Yeah.
you can expect Ana to not be on the payload. Ashe is semi, and Diva, because Diva can fly, so yeah, it's fine if you are on the payload. It isn't like you shouldn't be on the payload. It's that the expected is that. And the payload is pretty good cover too. So yeah. Lucio. It's surprising how long you can survive as a Lucio on the payload. Like you can win games.
It's ridiculous. In Bronze and Silver in particular, it's so bad because people can't aim all that well.
Oh.
So Lucios have spoiled out like payloads and stuff because people couldn't get it. Yeah.
Like Hammond could just spin circles all day. You don't even have to win the fight. You don't have to win like the fight once. You just stall forever.
Yeah. I've lost games to a Hammond or a Lucio just spinning on point. Like it's... Yeah, it happens.
How early did you hear the Reaper? Let's see. Yeah, you hear his steps. He should have crouched. If he crouched and just like insta-gibbed you, that would have been really bad. But he didn't crouch.
Yeah,
You discorded him while shooting 2 orbs at him. This is good. This is good. Okay, you spy check. Yeah, it's either What? Okay, there's a Reaper over there. Let me go to the front line.
And then I'm like, oh shit, I'm in the wrong spot. And then
Reinhardt is dead. Oh.
he charged in.
This Reinhardt's so bad. This Reinhardt, this Diva, they're both so bad. Oh. Yeah, so at least know where the payload is so you can be behind the payload. At least a little bit of cover. Or in that little room on the left. This room. No. What the heck? This room, and there's a little door here. Over there. Or go in here. That's not as safe. Yeah, there's no real good spot, but like at least you could have maybe played this box to check the Reaper a little bit.
Yeah, just not in the street, I suppose, is the best way to...
But like, no, don't back up while not looking at the line of fire. Like,
I was expecting the Reaper to come back at any point, so I was charging up. No. I completely forgot there was, you know, a whole other fight going on.
Like, so here. This direction is good. If you were have your back to that wall and moved left like this is perfect. As you're charging an orb, and then you turn right to see if the Reaper comes back. So the Reaper was down to like 15 health. He took a 75 health pack, so he only has like 100 health. So I don't think he wouldn't push into your team unless he went out, takes more time, and got another health pack. So you had more time than you thought you had.
Right.
You had more time than you thought you had. Because he went the long way and got another mini health pack outside.
It's unfortunate. I spend a lot of time on flankers just because I've died to so many. I get...
Look at this!
Super focused.
Yeah, so you're super focused on flankers. Look at this. You tunneled vision into that. This is what would have happened if like Orisa pulled you out of cover. Because you just ate all that frontline fire and died. You killed the Reaper.
I did kill the Reaper. I was happy about that. I died. But
all this frontline fire because you went a little too far forward. Well, your Reinhardt also died. Yeah, but at this point you're dead. Because if you get closer to Reaper kills you. You could have retreated to the box on the right behind that box, but like Orisa can get you. Yeah, so Reaper took this health pack. He went outside and got another health pack. So retreat this direction or hide behind that box. Retreat this direction, but look that way. And as soon as you saw Reinhardt dead, start backing out. There's you guys weren't gonna win the fight. Well, not that you guys couldn't have, because Genji just got Nano Blade, but likely wouldn't have. Okay. Hey, look at that!
Somebody get the payload moving.
That's a big kill. Nice kill. Okay, guess how many people are gonna die? Reinhardt is gonna
on
shield.
my team or theirs?
Nah, your team. Okay, Reinhardt is gonna hold shield. Ashe is safe. Divas? What the
Divas,
fuck?
I don't know what.
I think this Genji might die if he doesn't have deflect. Oh, look at that! Nothing happened. Oh, good job, team. Oh, he McCree was. Oh, No, he was going for the Anna instead of the rest of the team. Nice! Oh, what the fuck? Oh.
I don't even know why I did that trend. That might have been a fat thumb. I cannot even.
I mean,
why I did that.
I think you were thinking the Reinhardt's critical. I need to say Reinhardt. It is.
Oh,
Reinhardt's
I see.
critical,
Okay.
Did you guys nano blade? Oh, you guys nano blade. Okay, so you guys don't. The Anna didn't have nano to save Reinhardt. But look, Reinhardt gets to. So maybe that's what triggered you to trans. But they still had Death Blossom and Graviton. Well,
they did. Okay, so that wasn't a really good try.
Well, they would have Death Blossom because the Diva feeds a lot, but Graviton maybe is at 50 to 80%. Almost Graviton.
Yeah. I think that was a panic goal. I believe.
And look, McCree's over there. You trans, but McCree can kill your Anna. You should be pressuring the McCree a little bit because nobody else is focused on the McCree. Anna's gonna die because the McCree is gonna shoot her freely. What the Help Brianna! Help Brianna! Ooh, nice sleep. Yeah, Graviton.
Did that actually get anybody?
They got Bob.
Oh, well.
Wait, let's see. And go. Oh yeah, I think Bob and Reinhardt are in the Graviton. So it was a worse graph. Oh, it's such a bad graph. So like Reinhardt's shield can stop graph.
It didn't. So luckily, it didn't end up mattering too much. But
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Oh, look at that! This is the greatest thing ever. The mech. So this is the mech coming down. It does 50 damage. It's so rare.
And it kills Lucio.
It kills Lucio because Bob was probably shooting at Lucio. But this is like one of the funniest things ever. Hey, Bob! Look at that! Both Graviton and Death Blossom. Oh, you could have thrown this game. Well. Yeah. Cool. Nice. You guys got it. So let's see. How long did you guys? Oh man, what was this transcendence? Okay, 155. So you guys would have won this with. You guys would have taken the point with 120 plus 1.5 minutes. So you guys would have had like 1 minute or so. Assuming everything else was the same, you guys would have had 1 minute or so after completing third point. Well, overtime. Yeah, you guys would have had around 1 minute. Yeah. If you had that transcendence for the Black Blossom, which is okay. That's 1 minute swing. That could have been a tie or a win. With the first tie or a win. Shield can stop Death Blossom. If Reinhardt's alive, this Diva is so bad, doesn't even defense matrix anything. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Anna charges her ult pretty quickly because Diva's feeding so much.
Yeah.
Diva's feeding so much. Okay. Torb. But my ult. Well, you didn't get anybody with your bomb, but whatever. Oh shit. Yeah, don't queue up these.
Yeah, I'm not anyway. Because like I said, before this game, they were consistently like I played with them on my team twice, and they were on the other team another time, and they were consistently one tank and a healer. They were consistently Brian and Anna. So I thought, okay, this will be a good team. No. And then as soon as I joined, they stopped. Like I said, first and last time, but all times before this, they were Ryan and Anna every time.
Ah, look at this. Perfect example of why you shouldn't charge as Reinhardt. He's already like no health when he got past the shield. Oh, Reset didn't get to Fortify. Or Reset should have... Oh wait, Reset already used Fortify. Okay, that's why. Perfect example. Wait, no. You know why he charged? Because his shield broke. Did it? Oh, I think it broke. I heard a crack sound, but I thought he said something. Alright, maybe he didn't break, but this is a really bad charge. Did you get the Discord on him?
I think it was on Mercy. I tried.
Oh yeah, I hear it. He says barrier, and then he does something else with animation, canceled his sound. Barrier, yeah. He his charge canceled his animation. He should have been hiding that. You didn't get the Discord orb on him. He died anyways because you guys have 3 DPS. Did you say you have a headphones or not?
Headphones, yes. I am wearing headphones for this game, yes.
Yeah, you needed to spy check the Reaper to help your Anna here. Yeah, Reaper somewhere here.
Oh, I heard him that time. Yeah,
And you
okay, I
just
heard that
spy check.
footsteps.
You were focused on McCree, who isn't a threat because of this shield. If this shield wasn't here, McCree is a threat. This shield.
See,
is
I
here.
thought he was gonna go around. Like I thought he was gonna go through the building and come up
Yeah,
behind him.
but keeping Anna alive is more important than
It's more important.
than
Okay.
a McCree who shows up in 3 seconds. McCree has to walk. He can't just blink blink. You're dead.
Okay.
If it's a chaser, you should orb your Anna right here and spy check.
Right. Okay.
Also,
Yeah, I know. I heard the Reaper that time.
oh
that- yeah, I
wow,
was really
Torb dies
focused.
to Lucio. That's funny.
To a Lucio.
It's hard for Anna to heal your Torb. So this position's a little better for you to be in because you can hear Torb. You can shoot whoever goes on point. Someone could come through here, but you should be able to hear them, or you should check from time to time. McCree gets on the high ground. Interesting. Yeah, you check the Reaper. That's good.
Yes.
Yep, you check him again. And you died.
And I still died too.
Well, you were...
I just didn't.
See, 1, 2, so you checked for him. You checked for him, but you stayed in the line of fire from both sides. So you should have checked for him and started back up. Like, this soldier,
Right, yeah.
you should be behind it.
I didn't back up.
You're all dead. Who died first? Orisa? No, Torb died first.
Torb, I think just Torb.
Yeah, so the problem with this composition, you guys gonna have a diva, so Reaper could just free fire onto your team. Once your shield goes down, there's nothing to stop.
It's the thing I find absolutely fascinating is that we had 2 tanks last round, and all of a sudden we don't. Like, we have an Orisa now, but I'm like, what happened to the tanks that we had last round?
Because BNet play was a was a terrible diva. I would be fine with just solo tank Orisa. To be honest.
Yeah. We'll definitely be facing less ults, I think.
Like, if we were solo tank Orisa and we had like a McCree instead of a Torb, or McCree instead of a soldier,
that would be so much better.
like a McCree could kill the Reaper. This Hanzo didn't kill the Reaper. Torb could have killed the Reaper. You could have killed the Reaper, but a McCree would be so much more useful against a Reaper than soldier, I guess. Because in higher level, Hanzo can one-shot a Reaper pretty easily. Torb's gun is actually a little better than Reaper's gun because he can also primary fire and that has better distance. And his shotgun can one-shot too, also one-shot a Reaper. And his armor is good against Reaper, but like a soldier is absolutely shreked if he's not on the high ground. But a Reaper, if a Reaper gets close enough to a soldier can't kill him fast enough. Yeah, not quite fast enough. Man. And if you guys had a D.Va could eat like 2 whole seconds of Reaper fire and Reaper's dead. Yeah. This is unfortunate. You guys are staggered. You guys didn't even take a full team fight this whole street phase. Oh wait, both main team side. This is winnable.
I was so slow. I was about to. That's twice I done it. I was about to push it and I fucked it up again. I was too slow.
Do you need it on another button than Q or something? Maybe? I don't know. Is it on Q?
It is on Q,
Is
yeah.
it on Q, but like, oh.
That's so depressing. I think because you could just see the beginning of the trans animation as I died. Like I was gonna do it, and then it's just.
And it's so telegraphed again. Oh. Yeah. Oh no.
I know it's awful. It's truly awful. That I could have said.
Oh, Mercy res. So Mercy got the res off. Oh no, if Orisa dies here, you guys gonna put like a 3 minute. They're gonna cap it 3 minutes.
It's like, don't, please.
Oh nice! Orisa lived! Okay, then you guys can get them down to like 2 minutes. Or 1 minute.
How do you feel like the healing and Discord all placements are they okay?
Yeah, they're okay. Oh, look at this! Reinhardt gets the pin on the other Reinhardt. Discording the other Reinhardt is so valuable because it's basically an instant kill. Boom! Look at that, he died.
Crash.
Oh wait, well plus the supercharger. The supercharger. The supercharger could have been enough by itself. No, the supercharger plus the charge would have like 475-ish, 465-ish. Plus your Discord, he's dead for sure. This is a good Discord. Who should your harmony be on? It doesn't really matter. Soldier heals himself. It should be on Hanzo, or Anna, or Reinhardt. Orisa doesn't need it because Orisa would play behind her shield and Anna can heal her. So it could be on your Reinhardt, primarily on your Reinhardt and Hanzo. Do you still have your Torb? Ah! Nice! Okay, so yeah, I'll pay attention to your orbs.
I could not figure out where that McCree went. He went around, like, he went inside where that mega health is, and then he disappeared. Like, Ryan went in there, so I thought he was gonna like, so
behind
like,
these
where
boxes.
did he go?
He's like around here.
Because Ryan stuck his head in there, so I'm thinking he's definitely not in there.
Ryan checked the mega health pack, but he didn't check over there.
He didn't go around. Okay.
Maybe this little box. Yeah, look at this. He could have gone behind. He could have just been hiding. This soldier is also. Were you the one who played soldier one day?
I haven't played soldier. No.
Okay, so there was another person I coached. He got fair. He had two times he got fair ulted, basically a solo ult, and he put down his heal pack.
Oh no!
Like, okay. You spend like half a second putting down your heal pack, which would heal you 40.4 seconds healing per second.
I don't even think trans can out heal Barrage.
No. It's like 40 damage per rocket, 30 rockets a second.
Ooh, that is
Theoretically,
right.
1200 damage per second with splash.
Yeah, your little healing
So you are much more valuable trying to shoot the ferret than putting down the
putting down the healing
this
station.
soldier should have lived if he just ran straight back through the shield.
I know. Why is he in front of the shield?
1,
That's my
2,
other
and he
question.
puts down his heal. Yeah, he's dead. He should have just ran behind the shield. He was trying to get play of the game. Look at this. Oh wow. Yeah, he got the visor kill. He was like kind of cocky. Let's go! Let's go! Shoot! Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
I ult him. I ult him and everything, and it still wasn't enough. Like he had his heal station, I had his ult, and he still got melted. He got melted so hard.
Orb on the Reinhardt probably, or the Hanzo.
I was trying to get the Hanzo. He just.
You took a fire strike to the face.
I did.
Ooh, oh, you're trying to heal your Hanzo. Yeah, this is acceptable. You wouldn't have taken the fire strike to face if you were directly behind the payload.
Right.
Yeah, it's acceptable. This is acceptable. But if you die, it would have been really bad. But whoa! Oh! It's not your fault that you got shattered here, because your trans is for the grav or the blossom. Your trans is for the grav. Let's say it's for the grav. You guys have 2 full shields. 2
and neither one of
best
them blocked.
shield tanks in the game. Ouch.
Still got through.
Oh, and then Reinhardt went for a charge! What a dumbass! Just kidding, he got a reset. That's fine. I thought he missed the Orisa. Oh, he did miss the Orisa! Oh, but Orisa. Oh, no!
He missed and she landed right again. Oh.
It's Orisa had fortify. She should have fortified right here, and it would have saved herself. Yeah, it would have saved herself because the stun. I think this if Reinhardt bumps you, you don't get stunned, so she would have lived, and she had enough time to fortify while her shadow was coming. Yeah, it's Orisa's fault that they died. Kind of Reinhardt's too. Yeah. Yeah. Only one of these ults was needed. Let's see. Yo, your soldier is back. Your Orisa is gonna die. Yeah, you couldn't. Could you have saved your Orisa?
I don't think No, I don't think the animation was finished by the time.
Yeah, you're still getting
she
back
got
up.
crushed.
Okay, let's say you couldn't have. You transed early here. You only Reinhardt is hitting you. Well, and I healed you too, so that's not accurate. So look at this. 100 health. 100 health. Wait a second. What?
I guess my main thought was just to keep Ryan alive because we already lost one of our other tanks. If we lost both of them, that would be a lot of free pushing. So I was just trying to keep our tank alive.
You take I would have taken the risk and taken one more hit, assuming the Reinhardt. But the Reinhardt should have done his next hit is to swing and animation cancel. So swing plus fire strike cancel. So that's 75 plus 100 damage. So like you trans when you're like around 75 to 50 health. So you take one more swing to the face, then you trans. So that's the absolute.
Okay.
You didn't know your Ana had nano boost, so the Ana could have nano boosted you or the Reinhardt. Your Reinhardt is very deep, so likely would have been a trade. This Reinhardt would be dead. If it was their Reinhardt's dead, Orisa's dead, and you're dead, Um, actually, you guys would have had the advantage because of the spawn, and you guys have a shield tank and they don't. So even if you didn't trans here, you guys wouldn't have necessarily lost the fight because you guys still had a shield tank, and spawn is closer. But it's okay. Only one of these was needed. I would have at least taken one more hit before I used trans. Yeah. Oh, okay. Look, Hanzo died. Yeah, I would have taken one more hit because you didn't know Anna was healing you, so you could have taken 2 more hits. But only one of these was needed. Especially that they have a Zarya, because if you lose the fight right here, you can make it back to trans as the payload was on the finish line. Yeah.
I guess it's because the feedback last time where I was like, using trans more often, so I guess I was just trying to use trans more often. That's the, thing I was really trying to...
Oh, nice sleep. This is actually fine that he used ult. It was you're the only target. He should have just primary fire. Primary fire has higher damage per second than Death Blossom. This is actually fine. This is totally fine. This is totally fine. Your Reinhardt does some dumb thing and died on his own. Nice sleep dart. Hopefully the Reaper dies. Oh, the Doomfist. Of all things. Of all things. So because you trans, you guys held the payload right there. If you didn't trans, maybe the payload would be right here, and you would have trans to heal everyone right here. The second, but it's fine. I think it's fine. I'm not too concerned about that one. Besides that, if you guys coordinated, only nano boost was needed.
Right.
Winston. Why do they have a Winston? Oh. Here's a perfect time to trans. Why are you charging your shot in the middle of a graviton?
My thinking was, well, I'm already caught and might as well try and take someone down with me. That's what my thought was.
Let's see, a healing soldier, which is fine. Reload. Winston, you should be backing out so his landing damage doesn't hit you for, look, he hit for 30 on landing damage here. Yeah, he hit for about 30 landing damage. He didn't punch. I don't think he punched you. So, you just scored him, he gets slept, he has shield. Oh, this is fine. He's asleep, so it's fine to be charging your shot.
Yeah.
I mean, you are absolutely gonna die. Maybe your orb could have been on Anna. Oh, you were too busy fighting the Winston. Oh, never mind. Soldier died, so your orb... you didn't have time to switch your orb. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. You had that very brief moment when Anna was in front of you. You could have orbed Anna, but you were already charging your shot. So that's fine. You had to wait out the sleep and the Lucio beat to insta-give Winston. Okay, yeah, you guys got Winston. Ooh, nice shatter. You almost have trans again. So, like, sometimes it's okay to use trans early. Yeah. Okay. So I guess right. You guys have about 3 minutes to defend. 3 minutes. So it would have been 1 minute to 3 minutes, and yeah, you guys probably would have lost still. But it was.
Yeah, would have lost.
Based on your tank play. Based on the tank play, the support plays are fine. The DPS are, the DPS hard. The DPS. The Genji was okay. Besides not jumping during his blade. I don't know if anyone else was fine. I don't know, but tank play was the worst. Tank play was the worst. Three tank, 3 healers. No. Oh my gosh, what the frick is this? You guys have no damage on your team. 0. Well, not 0, but Zenyatta is about 100 or something damage per second. Soldier is about 170. Winston is 60. Moira is 50. Anna is like 75, 80. Reinhardt is like 75, 80. There's no damage on this team. Objective A. I would rather have a McCree than a soldier. Wait a second, you checked the hero screen. Alright, this instantly gives you 100 SR. If you check it at 15 seconds past the starting point, you see what's on their team.
Right.
The starting position is bad. Well, not that bad. So I would start right here to shoot a few shots at the choke. If I know they don't have a widow. If they have a widow from the window, you could be instantly die if you're standing here. So you stand a little behind this so you can spam the choke, and you round this corner so the Winston can't just jump you like this. Like if you're standing right here, the Winston's gonna jump you like this. So you want to spam from right here and rotate. So
and go around.
Both you and Anna are in that little cubby over there. But it's okay because you guys have 3 healers, so Winston cannot kill any one of you. Who are you? Okay, your orb is on Reinhardt. Yeah, your orb is either on Reinhardt. Actually, it doesn't matter who your orb is on. Probably soldier. Yeah, your orb. So I would put it on Winston because Winston goes deeper. But soldier is less likely for Anna and Moira to heal soldier. So Anna, Winston, or soldier, or Anna. You don't need it on Moira probably.
I find it so annoying on Moira because as soon as she fades, it's gone, and I don't pay that much attention. That sometimes it's just a long time that my orb's on nothing.
Yeah. You don't so all the heroes have their little help sound or taking damage sounds. You can listen to that. If Moira is taking damage, then you could orb her. And if you see that she used her own orb. If you use her own healing orb, then that's where she's the weakest. Yeah, so could have been on Winston because Winston actually goes deep. He got stunned by McCree and he died. Ooh, nice headshots. At this point,
Yeah.
Well, without knowing that McCree is there, Reaper is the carry on the other team, so the Discord should almost always be on Reaper. Or if Winston is killing you, then it's on Winston. But Reaper should almost always be on Reaper. This is... I want to see what happens here. I don't think he has flashbang. Oh, wow! So he did it, and you scared him away. Nice. So this flank is good for McCree, Roadhog, Zenyatta, Brigitte even. This flank right here. So you have to pay attention to this flank. So this position where you are right now is perfectly. It's really good because you can see this door, you can see this door, you can heal your team, you can damage. Yep, this position is really good. Heal Anna. Oh, hey! The reason you heal Anna is because her grenade is a much more important cooldown.
Yeah.
Her grenade is it's a 12-second cooldown.
You don't want to waste it healing herself.
Yeah.
I-
Moira's orb is like whatever, but Anna's grenade
is valuable.
is so
there.
valuable because of the offensive capabilities. Moira orb heals 300 HP per second, or does 200 damage at 50 damage per second. So healing for 300 is pretty good, but the anti from Anna's orb, it's so much more valuable. Yeah. So don't let Anna waste her grenade. Reload.
Oh, I
Yep.
not reloaded.
You had about so much downtime. So basically every time I charge my shots, I shoot them. If I don't see any targets, I start reloading. And then I start charging my shots again. So basically you want to always be at 20 until you see someone. So charge, shoot, reload, charge, see someone, shoot. So this should not, because now this should not happen. Now that you're fighting someone and you're reloading, that's so dangerous. Oh, that's so dangerous. Ooh, look at that. Do you guys hold this? You guys can hold this until they get grav. And see if your transcendence good.
Pull back.
Okay, you guys lost 2. Uh-oh. Reaper's on your Anna. Oh, she tried to sleep the Reaper. I think she missed. Yeah, same thing. I would have waited a tiny bit longer to trans. But it's not a bad one. But because they have a Zarya, maybe this is the losing play. But you have to survive. Reinhardt has to survive. I would have waited a tiny bit longer. Yeah, look, you're getting zapped, but you're not below half health yet. The McCree probably can't shoot you. If their McCree shoots you right here,
Yeah.
if their McCree shoots you right here, I give the game to them. Like, if they have a McCree that can shoot through Winston, shoot through Reinhardt, and kill you, I'm fine losing to that. So I would wait until you're like 100 health or 50 health. Anna's not gonna heal you. Yeah, don't expect Anna to heal you. I would have waited a tiny bit longer. And Winston uses Primal Rage here. So Winston in Primal Rage does 75 per swing, and it's a less consistent damage per second. Even if you didn't trans, you would have died if Anna doesn't heal you. But you squeeze the extra value of you surviving plus healing Reinhardt. Yeah. Ooh! And Winston got slapped! Oh, you didn't have the trans. Okay, but at least you're helping your Anna here, which is good. Where's the high ground? Mercy dies, that's pretty good. When Reinhardt died. This is a bad bubble. It should, well, yeah, this bubble is weird. It should be closer. Oh, do you guys survive this? Yeah.
Just keep that up.
Yeah, you guys lost the grav. Yeah. Yeah. As I predicted. Let's see. Anything you guys could have done differently? The Reinhardt should not be over there. The Reinhardt should be here so the Anna can heal him. Yeah, Reinhardt. The Reinhardt should be here.
Understand.
You could have killed the Reaper, but even if you did kill the Reaper, one, two, three, four. The Reaper distracted your Ana for long enough that the soldier died. Oh. Oh! Zarya grabbed the soldier and the Moira. Moira got out. Huh. Interesting. Mercy died. Reinhardt died. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 versus 5. Missed 2 shots. Okay. The fact that Reaper zoned out both you and Ana meant that Winston had no support. Her soldier was gonna die to the grav. Shoot. Ooh, okay. So what? Shoot. Here, he should be charging your shots when he's in range, but he ends early, so you would have gotten 2 orb at the most, and you just have to YOLO it at him, see if you can get him to half health. If Ana could land a grenade, he would be dead. Ana didn't have grenade. Oh.
Yeah, just keep that up.
Yeah, I don't know. I was hoping she would heal me, but that's okay.
That's fine. You guys would have had a minute to attack, even if you gotten that transcendence off. The other transcendence, because you were gonna die, could have been a little bit later. And yeah. What was this play? What?
Apparently that was play of the game.
Where is yeah, this play. Yeah. Wait, no, this one. Yeah, this play, right? Oh no, this is the one you actually trans. Yeah, it's this one.
You're not looking for the death blossom one, are you?
Yeah. This is play of the game. No. Is it? No. Wait, there was another one. So this one we got 2.5. Where's the other one? Oh, this says the other. I was like, oh, you guys could win this because they're down a main tank. This one?
It's around here. He does.
This is play of the game. Oh, look at this. So you could have shaved off 2 more minutes off of this, and you guys held for just about 2 minutes. It would have been the tie. Oh wow, man. So this is a very minute detail that you could have done. The fault is mainly the tank's fault. Reinhardt dying too far ahead, D.Va not defense matrixing anything, but transcendence, I don't know. Well, I guess I did. Is it only me? I mean, I told you to be more aggressive your transcendence, and then probably someone else said something too.
No. I mean, you're not the only one. I guess, no, other people said that too. I guess it's just, I don't know.
I think it's fine. I think so. Maybe I should just mark all the times you use transcendence. This first point transcendence here, this was fine. Missing that Blessed Blossom transcendence was a L.
Yeah.
The other one trying to save your Reinhardt is it's Reinhardt's fault. You guys lost because of you guys had less ults, so that was fine too. I think you pushed around the corner. Did you have another transcendence?
I did one around third point as well. Like that was
Oh, this
friendly,
one.
I
This
think.
one was meh because McCree was still here. You want to kill the McCree first. Reinhardt was not gonna die. Reinhardt was not gonna die. That McCree was threatening your Anna, and you almost went too far to heal your Anna. Like McCree could like 2-tap your Anna here. Pew pew. You almost went too far. And there's the Reaper here. So this was a iffy transcendence. Is not high value, not low, not zero value, but not the best. But you guys win this fight anyway, so that's fine. And yeah, Zari got another Graviton, another Death Blossom. Yeah, both could have used your transcendence, but Bob just like carried the game. Bob could have gotten play of the game. Oh, maybe because your transcendence healed everyone up to this point, you took you took credit. Okay.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. So that transcendence is like the missed transcendence on the Death Blossom was the two missed transcendence on the Death Blossom was bad. The fact that you had it and you didn't react to it, that's bad. But the other one, so this one was the first point was fine. This one was maybe like a 4 out of 10 or 3 out of 10. What about this one? Oh wait, you haven't had a transcendence yet. 0 out of 10, 0 out of 10. Okay. We don't talk about that. Maybe I should just mark all of them, but then you don't really want to look at them. The Reaper got so much value this game. Yeah, this one you could have waited longer. The fact that Monkey got slept, and if he still had Transcendence, oh, that would have been so good. Let's see where in the fight you could have your Transcendence. The Reinhardt died. It's too late to save him. Yep, right here. This would have been 9 of 10, 8 of 10 Transcendence. Well, you would save the soldier and you would Transcendence enough to help Anna reposition against this Reaper. Anna could hide over there. You might probably still a lost fight, but this Transcendence is really good. Oh, Winston was already ulting, was he? Yeah, Winston was already ulting. Yeah, so if you Transcendence here, you save your soldier. You probably save your soldier, not guaranteed. But you and Anna would have both turned this corner, and soldier would pressure the Reaper enough. You guys could be back there. Anna could heal the monkey, or the monkey could jump back to your Transcendence. Or the Moira could heal the monkey. What the heck? Yeah. So if I were to say like that, if you had Transcendence right there, you could have used it. Yeah. Positioning. Let's see your positioning. There's a few ones who you didn't spy check the Reaper, or because Reaper was carrying so much. Discord, primarily Discord Reaper. Orbing and orb is better. Aim is fine. I think your aim is totally fine. You are what rank are you right now? Like 17, 18?
1700 about, yeah.
1700. I think your aim should be fine until even plat maybe. Probably. Yeah, your aim is fine. Like you're killing the Reaper. You're basically you almost killed the monkey by yourself. Like if that Lucio didn't use speed, you killed the monkey. You would have killed the monkey. Like defending third point. I think you would have killed the monkey. So it's good for plat. So transcendence. Yeah, I think reaction time. Reaction time.
Well, anyways, was my transcendence better than my last game?
Oh yeah. Oh, the last
Yes. Okay.
last game.
Good.
We're talking about. We're talking about. Let's see if I can get. I think we're talking about the. Yeah.
It was Legion
Legion Tower.
I held on to trans way too long.
Legion Tower. You're seeing this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that position. Oh, ouch.
No problem with
Yep.
that. I just held on
Yes.
for a very long time.
Boom, 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 boom. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. Hold it until you're like 70, 50 health. You're reloading. This is a prime time for transcendence. It doesn't matter that you being alive. So you died there. So it's a 5 versus 4. Doomfist died. Doomfist didn't get to use all. You know, I said that before. If you didn't die there and you used transcendence, you guys would have an advantage for 6 whole seconds. Oh no, Reinhardt also died. Oh, it's actually worse. Huh. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that's alright. Missed that big, just dead. Yeah, Transcendence would have saved this fight. At least it would have gotten you guys 20 or 30 more %. And that's worth it. Yeah.
Like, yeah, I just held on to it for a very time. I remember being the main thing. I don't think I used it.
Oh, you didn't
correct.
use it! Oh. Wait, did you guys win this? Oh.
Yeah. Well, that first one, but we lose the overall game. They win the next.
Yeah. Okay, so that one. So that one you didn't use is fine. It's less of an offense than against Death Blossom. But it's one of the situations you did use during you did use like first point offense. So first attack. So this transcendence right here. This is what you should have done that game. Like about equivalent value if you did transcendence. And you secured the point, so this is good. And that one you would have held for 30 more %, 30, 40 more %. That would have been worth it. Because of your aim. You aim well enough to get enough transcendences. Like alarm, was it alarm? So Jonak, alarm, they get their merch Anna I remember this bomb. Okay. Oh, nice. Alright, when did you use this transcendence? Oh, when did you not use this transcendence? Ooh, what was this for? Oh, okay, yeah, this is.
Stop me from dying, basically. Ooh, the
This is fine because you guys, it's a 80% saturation. Yeah. I remember saying if you were positioned better, if you heard Roadhog earlier, you didn't have to, and you died to the. You have a thing against Reaper.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so funny. So that transcendence is fine because it was a must-win situation. What about this? Well, you guys lose the fight, right? Could you have used transcendence here? Yeah, but there's only one person to save, so that was. Well, I guess one costume.
Like, is there a point transing when the enemy team is transing? I just feel like it doesn't really have a lot of value if both sides are transing at the same time.
Oh, if you trans later by 1 or 2 seconds, then your team is gonna your team has the advantage because you get 2 more seconds.
Right. Okay.
Because you can just like slightly disengage for the first 2 seconds, and then you trans into their trans or trans at the end of their trans. Yeah, there's value to that.
Okay.
Yeah. Penguin. It's easier to play a bad Reinhardt than to play a bad Orisa.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was this trans about? Oh, I think you could have used it, but you used it at the end of the round to touch the point.
Yes. I remember. I used it to touch the point rather than using it to save the fight.
So there weren't as many good or bad cases of trans. It's just that you should have used it. Like this. Yeah, you didn't know you had it. So, but now, so this is the same situation as first point right here. You don't know if you win the fight or not, but you could probably win the fight if you trans. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't. Yeah. It's worth it to win a fight. It's worth it to not lose a fight, but it's also worth it to win a fight. Ooh, yeah, trans right there. Trans right there. Yeah, because knowing that you will win a fight is more valuable than the future of possibly not losing a fight. Right? Guaranteeing this fight right now is more important than like, oh, we might lose to a fight to a Death Blossom, but you might not lose. So that's a 50-50 in the future. But winning this fight is much more valuable than not losing the next fight. And Reaper just used Death Blossom. So you would get trans about the same. Well, you'll get trans a little later than the Reaper probably, but probably just in time to block his next Blossom. So this.
If this was the is this was the exact same situation, but Reaper had Death Blossom, would I not use trans here? Would I save that for Death Blossom?
No, I wouldn't save it for Death Blossom.
Okay.
I wouldn't save because your Hog is landing pretty good hooks, and Orisa's shield could block a little bit of it. And who was your? You guys had Doomfist? You guys still have Doomfist?
We did.
No, it's a
I
Pharah.
think he's changed to Ashe at this point.
So Pharah and Ashe. So Reaper would have to use his Death Blossom on you and Mercy. So both of the DPS could be out of range and could kill him in time. So you don't have to have Transcendence to block it. You just have to stay further away from your Mercy. So Reaper has to decide to Death Blossom you or Mercy or Ashe. He can't reach Pharah. He doesn't want to blossom Roadhog. Your team composition is so three of these person can kill Reaper. One of the guys can hook Reaper. One person can fortify through all of Death Blossom. Fortify can survive Death Blossom by itself. And the shield, so only Mercy is in danger, but Mercy can fly to Pharah. So Reaper's Death Blossom is somewhat low value. So no, you don't need to save Transcendence for Death Blossom in this case. You shouldn't have needed to, because D.Va should have Defense Matrix. But best player was not the best player. That's all there is to say. Oh, actually, look at this. Roadhog tried to hook the Reaper. And he missed. Oh man. But look, Ashe killed. Yeah, so Ashe, knowing that Ashe can kill the Reaper. Yeah. Don't think you could have saved Pharah. but you could have saved Hog.
Yeah.
If you save Hog and Reinhardt made it back, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. Your transcendence would have ended around right here. And it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 versus. And Hog could have killed the baby diva right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. Who do you think? Wait, who's on? Who is more? Oh wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, never mind. Moira, Zenyatta, Diva, McCree versus Reinhardt, Roadhog, Ashe, Lucio. Who do you take? Who do you think wins that fight? Well, who would you kill first on their team?
On their team, I would have gone for the. I would have them first.
Yeah, probably. You want to kill the Zen or the McCree first. And Zen, McCree is more out of position. Let's say your Reinhardt was, well, right here. Roadhog's right here. Ashe is over here. Well, Ashe is over here. McCree wouldn't be here if your team was alive here. So McCree would be around here. McCree, Zenyatta, Moira, Diva. If the Moira is bad, he wouldn't be able to kill the McCree. So Roadhog, Hook, or Ashe shot. So you kill the McCree here first. Because you guys have a shield, you guys actually have the advantage. Even though you guys have less healing, only Reinhardt and Ashe need the healing. And Reinhardt can just hard shield. Reinhardt can just hard shield, let the Roadhog and Ashe kill the McCree, and then Zenyatta dies, and then Diva dies, and Moira dies. So you guys would win that 4-on-4 right here. But the Pharah is coming back later. Or Risa is coming back. Mercy should be back soon. Should Mercy be the next person back? Who was the next person back?
I think she was one of the first ones to die, wasn't she? Because
Reinhardt died. Oh, okay. So Zen is back. So Brig is gonna be. Wait. Brig switched to Moira? Maybe. I think Brig switched to Moira. So Mercy. Yeah, so if Zen is back. Well, nobody checks the kill feed like we're doing right now. But if Zen is back, Mercy is back in about 2 seconds. Yeah, Mercy is back about 2 seconds. So if Zen came back and they got a Moira. Yeah, it would have been a 4 versus 4 with you guys in an advantage because you guys have a Reinhardt. Yeah. And you could have killed the baby diva here too. Yeah. Well, post, what do you call this? Post. Yeah, Mercy came back! Okay, that transcendence is a weird one. And Farrah came back. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so I would say the only 2 bad transcendents was missing the Death Blossom.
Right. Okay.
The other ones were average value. The first
possible.
Average value. I would say this one's good value. This one is pretty good value. Some of them were a little early. This one's good value because it allowed you guys to push aggressively. And you used it after they used beat, so your transcendence outlasts the sound barrier. How did Reinhardt miss all of his swing? Yeah, so that's pretty good value. Okay. So I guess you just want to work on your response time. I don't know how you practice that. I guess practice hero checking more for one. for like a few games, just always look at the kill feed and be checking heroes. And like I don't know, do it in quick play or something. But like follow every kill feed. If you get your mindset into that and like look at the tab to see your ult percentages and yeah, tab to see your ult percentages. Positioning is getting better. Spy checking a little bit more, but don't waste too much time doing the long walk back. Oh yeah, that one, that too. It's my tree. Oh yeah, he is over there. He took 2 shots. He's over there. Oh, you just totally ignored him. This is so funny. Look, if this soldier went for the McCree instead of the Reaper, he probably would have killed the McCree. Huh. That's so funny. That's actually pretty funny. And then we had another transcendence here. What is this one? This one is like a 4. It's only bad because they have Grav and Death Blossom coming up. Yeah.
So I'm just trying to say, so if everyone did die in that situation, was it better to let them die and save trans for the Death Blossom / Grav?
Yeah, it's it's yeah. If this payload was over here, it's definitely safe. But payload just rounded the corner, and it's more iffy. Like the payload is out there before it makes its turn. You for sure can make it back and use trans on the payload for the final stall. Because you guys got 3 points, it doesn't matter where you guys stop the payload as long as you stop the payload. So letting this push even further is better for you guys because you have spawn advantage. So I think we said you died to you died to Death Blossom. Yeah, right here. So if you had trans here, maybe. But Anna could go. Reinhardt. Why is Reinhardt over there?
I don't know.
Is there a grab here?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Me and Anna.
So this is the trans. Yeah. This is the trans. You got so much from shooting the monkey. Holy smoke! Look at how fast you build trans. Yeah, see how much monkey gave you. So you already headshotted him. 40. Boom, boom, boom. Each shot was like 3%. Oh my goodness! Look at that. Oh my goodness, you almost could have had chance.
Almost. It was so bad.
If you didn't die to the Reaper Death Blossom, you would have had chance. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so that's the only I guess the worst trans that's not trans. But even then, it wasn't that bad because the payload was almost close enough to you guys not having another fight. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't complain too much about that one either. But I think knowing Death Blossom was a problem for most of the game. Reacting to that was key. Okay.
As long as they were better than my last game, I'm okay with that. Like,
Okay.
just
Yeah. Oh, it was way better because you guys won the fight, or didn't lose a fight because you trans. So that's good enough
okay.
value.
Good.
That's good enough value.
Yes, yes, I'm
You know,
happy with that much.
you're as good as it's like one of the best ultimates. So Transcendence, Graviton, Earth Shatter, EMP, and Lucio Beat Drop are like the best ultimates in the game.
Uh-huh.
So wasting
Okay.
Transcendence is a little bad, but like if Soldier wastes his Tactical Visor, you'd be like, oh, brush over it, it's fine. Dragon Blades only gets 1 kill, that's fine. But if Transcendence saves 1 person, that's equivalent of Dragon Blade getting 1 kill. So that's fine too.
Yeah, I've gotten flamed because people said I've wasted my trans. Like they really got upset.
It's like if you played Mercy with mass res, using it to res 1 person, you would have gotten flamed to use it if you use it to res 1 person. But like if you were gonna die, you might as well res someone.
Exactly. It's just so the main thing for today that I've got to work on is, we say, like, was it hero tracking, which is the biggest problem that I have.
Hero tracking. Yeah. You mean hero tracking as in knowing Reaper has ult or that kind of stuff?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
ult tracking, I should say.
Ult tracking is the word. Ult tracking, reacting to Reaper ult. Your position is solid, except a few times where you are more concerned. Your tunnel vision on flankers is a little bad.
Yeah.
So
I've died to them so many times. I've got PTSD.
So like risk management. Make it so that you can have a 3 to 5 second window of safety while you're still contributing and they're wasting their time. Like, yeah, it's like min-maxing. Like if you position yourself to make it so that they have to take 5 seconds to get to you, while your 5 seconds you can be shooting a monkey and getting transcendence. That's value to you.
Right.
But there's a few flanking, and then there's a few times you're like, oh, I need to get Harmony Orb, and you walk up the stairs. So,
yeah.
Downtime management, like right here. Yeah, here we go. We found it. Downtime management.
I climbed those stairs. I didn't need to.
D.Va is not in danger. Nobody can shoot the D.Va. Now McCree can, but like, you should just break her mech. That's fine. D.Va should come down through the stairs to you and Anna. It's not your job to go up there. Like the 5 seconds you spend going up there, she just waits for her to go down and flies down.
She just and then flies down. Yeah. And I should have been down.
She doesn't even use defense matrix. Did you see any defense matrix against this Reaper at all?
No.
Nil. And she look at this. Let's count. D.Va needed healing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. However, at least 6 seconds. I counted kind of quick. She has a full defense matrix. And we walk over here. She's flying around. Look at the Reaper. Nothing. I would blame this guy for your loss. Plus the Reinhardt. Well, a few people played Reinhardt. But so, out tracking, downtime management. That's an interesting term. Downtime and track flanker. So it's kind of related to flankers. So tunnel visioning on flankers, downtime management.
Yeah.
That's about it. Yeah.
So I guess what I should have asked is, what would have my time better? What should I have been spending my time on rather than chasing the D.Va? I should have just been.
Oh, you should have just
healing
stayed
someone
here.
else?
You should be staying here.
Yeah.
Look at this. You can
Yeah.
peek this statue, shoot over there. You can flank here. Just stay here. Pew 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 pew
Okay.
pew 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 pew. Ooh. That's really unfortunate.
That was a really sad grab.
It didn't even get their Lucio beat drop out. Well, they didn't have it yet, but they didn't even get Lucio out. And this, I guess we can practice next time, but I have to call my parents. I have to call my parents right now. But we can practice this tracking someone jumping. Yeah, I can play Mercy. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, that would be helpful because it's apparently supposed to be really, really. I can't do it.
Look at that! Jump, 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 jump! Yeah, most heroes is easy to track them jumping, except for Lucio and Genji. Those are hard. Yeah. I have no complaints about this trans. Yeah, not really. Yeah, not really. You could body block McCree's Deadeye with Transcendence, but it's not really worth it because you didn't know where he was. You didn't know where he was.
I did not know. That's a problem that I had is that I don't keep track of enemies' positions. I have a problem with that too. I'm just so flat out trying to not die that I do forget to do everything else. I just panic and I'm just like, just don't die! And then everything else goes out the window.
Value transcendence, but use it. And then downtime out tracking, downtime management. Oh, another thing I just remembered one thing is well, I guess it's the same as tunnel, but like well, the same as tunnel vision on flankers, but exposing yourself to the front line.
Yeah.
To the front line. Unnecessary.
Backing into the front line.
Yeah. So McCree was shooting you. You're fragging out. Maybe take a tiny moment to look at the McCree. We can change the timestamp, right? Oops. I just put this at 0 or something. Okay. Oh, can't do that. I guess I have to wait. Did it work? Change time. Okay, yeah. Cool. There's different ways to block Death Blossom. You guys didn't block it. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah.
that's something I have to work on.
It's good. It's good. That was a pretty good session, I say. Cool.
Yes, great. Thank you very much for your help.
Okay, no problem. Well, hopefully your power saturation is gonna be safe.
Yes. I think everything is good now, but yeah, just like, of course the power goes out now. But yeah, it seems to be great. And I'll let you go and call your parents then. I just want to
Okay.
thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.